Hi, Capricorn. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what is going on with you and new love when it comes to the month of November. But this reading is timeless, so whenever you see this reading, that is when you're supposed to see it and what you're supposed to hear. Okay, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Is it all of these two? Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Overall energy for this week's reading. Give me 1 second. I'm just adjusting the cards. Okay, it's the Ace of Wands. So fire sign, this fire energy, and it is talking about a fresh, new, passionate start in love. So you're wanting, as we always talk about every week, you're wanting a fresh, new start in love. You wanting to get some with the Ace of Wands because this is the passion stick, right? Underneath this, we have the King of Pentacles, earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is talking about you want an everlasting love. You want something that at least is going to be long term, or you have the chance to be in a committed relationship. Because I feel like a lot of y'all are just tired of being out here with these damn dusties and these damn crusties, and you ready to just move on. You ready to be in a relationship and relate, right? Okay, underneath this, we got the Five of Wands. This can talk about competition. It can also talk about inner and outer conflict. I feel like you've had a lot of conflict with people that you've been in relationships with in the past, and you've also had a lot of conflict with yourself, because I feel like it's a situation where your picker may have been off. You choose these people, okay? You get into not altercations, but you get into arguments and disagreements and things with these people, and then later on you're getting into a disagreement with yourself because you're kicking yourself, saying, why in the hell do I keep picking these fucking people who are not compatible? I'm not compatible with, or they start out telling me this shit, and then halfway into it, or we only like a week, a few weeks into it, they acting crazy. I trust me, I get it. Then we've got the King of Swords showing up here. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You just want the fucking truth. You want somebody to come in and be truthful. Okay? Even if it hurts. Because look at how the sword is bloody. Okay? Even if it fucking hurts, you want somebody that's gonna come in and fucking hit you with the truth every fucking time. Because I feel like all you is lies, lies, lies. That's all I hear in my head. Lies, lies, lies. So you are just tired of it. Okay? You want your damn justice. Look at this. These cards are cracking me up with the Libra, because I only use these cards like during Halloween. So the pictures are like cracking me up. Look, there's the damn sword again right there, but it's not bloody. But you want your justice. You want your karmic justice. You feel like things have been out of balance. Things have been out of whack for a long ass time, and you're just tired of it. You're like, okay, when am I gonna get mine? When is Capricorn gonna get theirs? Okay. All right, yeah, you may have a lot of options, okay, a lot of choices, but I feel like it's become a very confused, a thing that's very filled with confusion, because you got so many of these cups, so many of these people coming at you, playing in your face, and I feel like you've stopped. You don't know how to trust yourself anymore, Capricorn. I feel like you don't know anymore, because every time you stepping wrong is what I'm hearing. That you started to second guess yourself when it comes to these fucking people. Because look at all these cups, and look at the person, how they hands on their head, they like all these, like it's like you like all these motherfuckers and nobody want to treat me right. That's what I feel like is going on. Why these cards are showing up like this? But Spirit, there's good news. Spirit is telling you, you have a fated connection coming your way. Destiny, okay? You were supposed to go through all this shit that you went through. Even though it wasn't fun, even though it sucked, even though it hurt like hell at times, it was supposed to happen to get you to this. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, because this second ace we pulled, and this is talking about you being able to step into something that is long lasting, that is grounded, where it's going to be healing for both of you. You know, it's going to be long term, you know, for as long as you want it to go. You can take it to the end if that's what you wanted. You have this coming your way, and it is fated. It is supposed to happen. This was written, I hear, written in the stars. So it was written before you came down here, but you had to go through what you had to go through. You had to learn what you had to learn in order to get to this point, so that you would be able to open yourself up to this. Okay. All right. Yeah. And you had to walk away from some things as well. And you had to gain some much needed strength in order to be able to welcome this in, to usher this in. So this is Libra energy, of course. Okay. So you being watched, baby. You being watched by them people in your face, all them damn cups. You're being watched. You're being watched by the twin, and you being watched by the soulmate with the pay. It could be other people watching you as well, because there's a whole damn bunch of cups in that damn Seven of Cups card. Okay. And you have victory. You're headed towards victory. You're headed towards success. It may not look like it right now, okay? But you just got to hang in there, and you have to go through this transformation that we see with this parish card. Okay, so this is Scorpio energy. All right, you are going through something. I feel like you getting your mind back, because it's so funny. The last reading I just did for Sagittarius, it was a card similar to this, but it was like somebody, it was like Sagittarius was laying on the ground, and somebody took their head and was running off with it. And I feel like that was what happened between them and the twins. Somebody took their head, and they, meaning that they, this person was living rent free in Sagittarius's mind. And I feel like, with you got to get your mind back. You got to get your mind right, so that you can move forward, because you got ships coming in. Look at the ship down there. That's not normally in the parish card. I can't say this word. That's not normally in this card. So the fact that this is showing up here, Spirit is telling you, you got places to go and people to see and things to do. Look at the Two of Cups here. You got like all these things headed your way, even though it just doesn't seem like it right now. But there was some moves you had to make, Capricorn, in order for you to get to this Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And it's not going to just be the Ace of Pentacles. Remember, we got the Ace of Wands showing up too. So it's going to be a lot of passion between you and this person. It's going to be a long lasting relationship. Like I said, you can take it to the grave if that's what you want to do with this person. But you just had to go through what you had to go through. It was just imperative for you to learn what you needed to learn. Okay. So we're going to start by clarifying this Ace of Wands. Yeah, see, Spirit wants you to stand on your own 2 feet, to be independent, okay? Because when you independent, can't nobody fuck with you, okay? Can't nobody fuck with you. Like for you being a Capricorn, money for y'all, I feel like it's the easiest thing, because you have, excuse me, hold on one second, my eyes are itching. You have the best, like one of the best work ethics, okay, of any fucking sign. All right, you know how to grind, get your money, get your coin right, and stuff like that. Okay, but Spirit doesn't want you to just grind. Okay, they also want you to have some fun. Okay, to have time with your friends, enjoy your singledom, and to live in the moment, because you have somebody coming, and you ain't gonna be single for long, is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. All right, let me see what's going on with your person. Okay, they are, dealing with karmic issues, not a karmic person, but their karma. So this is talking about them paying off karmic debts owed from past lives in this life. That's what they're doing right now. Okay, so let's move forward. The first card we're going to take a look at represents the main theme of the month. So you got a whole bunch of cards. You the first sign that I pulled this reading for, these cards for, and you got more than one card at every part we're going to talk about. You have more than one card. So we've got, for the main theme, we got the Seven of Wands, then we have the Ace of Swords. Look, that's just your third ace. And then we have the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. Okay, so I feel like this month you're focusing on the truth. You want the truth. You're ready for communication from your person, this new person. You are protecting your energy with this Seven of Wands. You're learning how to stand up for yourself, how to set boundaries and let people know, give people the finger that shouldn't be there, shouldn't be here anymore. And you only entertaining people who are gonna continue to help you maintain your peace. Like if they coming in and it's peaceful and it's all zen and it's good and it's all love, they can be in your energy. But if they come in with the fucking turmoil and the goddamn conflict and all that, you like, hell, fuck no, get out. And you hitting their ass with this damn wand and telling them to get the fuck out. Then you got the Hierophant card here. You're wanting this to occur because you're ready for your higher level of commitment with this Hierophant card. Okay, you're ready for marriage. You're ready for the commitment. You're ready for your life to upgrade. I feel like is what Spirit is saying. Okay, all right, let's clarify. Yeah, see, you're rising from the ashes like a phoenix. This is my Scorpio card. So the Scorpio energy, you could have Scorpio placements. It is talking about a new phase in your life, you rekindling, or it says in rekindling. But I know a lot of y'all is like, hell, F no. Okay, so then we got renewal and growth. Okay, I feel like, you've changed your mind. Like some of you wanted to be with this twin in the past, but I feel like most of you are like, hell no, you've had enough. And again, rising from the ashes. Okay, like a phoenix and moving forward. That's what you're wanting to do. You're ready, like I said, for the upgrade. Okay, yeah. See, you open, yeah, you reset. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Capricorn. That's what the fuck I'm talking about right there. You like, yes, bring it on. Okay. That reminds me of that Calgon commercial. Calgon, take me away. But you like new love, take me away. Okay. So this new love, excuse me, is going to be coming in. This is like the Knight of Wands. They're going to be coming in taking a risk, but this is going to be risk, a risk for that Ace of Pentacles, okay, type of love, not a risk, just to get they D or they P wet. It's not that type of party. It's not that type of energy. Okay, all right, yeah. See, this person's gonna come in. They not about the ghosting. They're not about leaving you out in the cold. They're not about these things because these things were done to them as well. This person is the complete opposite. They're coming in wanting to give you this loyalty, and they're wanting this loyalty back from you in return, which I feel like this that's easy for you, Capricorn, because y'all are very loyal people, very loyal. Like I tell y'all, my father's a Capricorn. So I feel like, you already in that energy. You like, just bring them on, bring them on. Okay. So the next placement we're going to take a look at represents the past things that are influencing past influences that are affecting this month. So we got the moon, Cancerian, Pisces energy. We have the wheel of fortune. This is talking about, things being fated and destined. And then the king of wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I feel like, just you're trying to prepare yourself for this connection. Okay, like I feel like you're moving in the dark, right? You're not letting nobody know nothing about what you're doing, because I feel like a lot of times that's what y'all do, Capricorns. That's why y'all are so successful. You don't sit down and talk to people about what's going on. You busy doing it. You busy taking action, so that when everybody looks up and they see you've already accomplished whatever goal you set out, that you set out to accomplish. That's what I feel like is going on here. And so you're moving in silence. This person's supposed to come to you. It is a destined connection. And so under the cover of the moon, you're working on yourself and doing the things you need to do to prepare. Okay, let's clarify. Yeah, see, you're following guidance from spirit. Like I say, you may be seeing feathers. They may be significant. Yeah, we got the storm brewing card. This is like the tower. There's a tower moment coming. And then we've got clock. Spirit is saying, you may need time. It says these cycles take time to heal, and that things are progressing, but you still have to have time, to do the healing and to do what it is you want to do. But I feel like you've been doing it. I feel like you've been like doubling up, trying to get to where you need to get to. And your person is focusing on their spirituality as well. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the third card, we're going to talk about the roadblocks of the month. Okay. We got the Queen of Wands showing up here. This could be your person's, this could be your person, the the other person, the last person your person was in a relationship with here, showing up here. Okay. I told y'all, I warned y'all about this several times, that this person is somebody who they don't like to lose. Okay. And this person, it's not about their feelings for your soulmate. It's not about that. For them, it's like a ego thing, kind of like with your twin, where, you know, they're the type of person, what I hear is, you don't walk away from me. I let you go when I'm done with you. It's not what you want. It's what I want. That's the energy I'm getting off of this Queen of Wands card here. Okay. So it could be that your person is trying to, is trying to extricate themselves, or they've already extricated themselves from this person, but this person don't want to let them go. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Queen of Wands. Yeah, see, you got the same card. Y'all are mirroring each other. There's the karma card again. It says paying off karmic debts owed from past lives in the present life. So you're doing the same thing. All right. Hold on. Yeah. See, your person might have been married to this person. Okay. This could also, for some of you, be if that's not what this is. For others of you, this is talking about this person wanting to marry you. All right. Okay. And then we got the butterfly. So yeah, evolving and growth, next phase, healing your inner child and releasing the past. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You are preparing yourself, like I said, for the upgrade. But like I said, you got to watch out for that damn Queen of Wands there, because the Queen of Wands thinks she's still in control. Well, he or she, take it as a resonate, because it's no gender in tarot. So guys, it's it could be another, it could be for guys, it's a woman, but for, females, make it fit. You know what I'm saying? So let's move forward. I don't know. Like I said, we're going to have to do a reading. I keep telling y'all that we're going to do a reading where we're going to have to talk about the exes. We're going to have to talk about your relationship with this soulmate and what is going to happen with these exes. Because I told you, it's like as soon as y'all get together, I hear Beyonce in my damn head saying, "Ring the alarm." That's what I hear. So both of them are gonna be on fucking DEFCON when the two of you get together, because the twin don't want to see you move on, and this other person, I told you, they say you don't leave them. They let you go. They throw you away when they ready. So I'm putting it out there. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so when it comes to the possibilities of the month, we got the Chariot, Cancerian energy showing up, and we got the Two of Wands. So like I said, there's going to be a choice. This twin is going to come back. This other person is going to come back too. This Queen of Wands is going to come back too. And, this is about, overcoming obstacles, okay? Balancing out the light and dark sides of your personalities, like shadow work, overcoming obstacles and heading towards victory. And I feel like you have the possibility for it to be victorious. But like I said, what is most important with you and this person? There needs to be the best communication you ever had. You need to have with this person, because these two people, the twin and the Queen of Wands, are going to be trying to stir shit up. They're going to be trying to stir shit up. They're going to be trying to tell you something, and then tell your person something to try to break the two of you apart. Okay. Yeah. See, look, it says girl with a snake, charmed or used, and spirit is telling you to enable boundaries. Okay. So like I said, the twins gonna show up and try to start fucking mess, because they don't want you moving on. Your person is, this new person is doing a lot of soul searching, right? Because they had to make a choice as well, but they did make it. They've already made it. And that's why the Queen of Wands is upset. But Spirit is saying both of you are on the right path. Okay. All right. So like I say, that's why you got to heal and stuff too. That's why you got to get ready for this upgrade too, because you have other battles that are coming. That's part of the reason why that remember we talked about the Five of Wands? Hold on, where is it at? Remember we was talking about the Five of Wands, and I was saying how you've been through battles? You got some more coming, because I'm telling you, misery loves company, and they can't fucking stand to see nobody happy when they're miserable. Okay? Can't stand it. Can't stand it. So I'm just telling you, so that, like I said, I'm not trying to be negative and beat anything down or whatever, but because you know how I am, I'm gonna fucking tell you the goddamn truth. Because I'm not gonna let you be blindsided. If the information is coming in, I'm gonna give it to you, whether you want to hear it or not. Because you need to know. You need to be, you know, be on your P's and Q's so you can figure out what the hell is going on. Because you don't want to be blindsided. Okay, we getting some messages from spirit. Yeah, see? They showing up in the damn reading. Look. Twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. See, but we not talking about the twin. We talking about the new love. But the twin key is trying to stick their head in, just like that Queen of Wands that your soulmate's ex is trying to do it too. So it says, put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So you have to, like I said, we just talked about you like to grind, right? Nothing wrong with that. Love it. Cause I told you my dad's a Capricorn. That's where I get my workaholism from. It's from him. Cause he like to work too. And so it's a thing that's ingrained, and that ain't be in your damn DNA, right? But you're gonna have to balance that out with this new person, because you have to spend time, and the two of you mirror. So that means if you a workaholic, then they are damn workaholic too, and something has to give, because you can't, be in a relationship. How you gonna cultivate it if you working all the time, your person working all the time? You're gonna have to work that out, okay? Then we have awakening. It says someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. I feel like that's both of y'all doing that, both you and your soulmate. Let me see. I'm gonna get one more card, because that twin flame card came out and we wasn't expecting that. I wasn't reading for that. And then acceptance. Spirit is saying everything happens for a reason, okay? So you and your person, you just might as well get ready, Capricorn, because y'all about to get tested. Because that's the first time I seen the other person's ex show up in the reading like that. Because he or she came up in this motherfucker loud and proud, baby. So I'm just telling you, you gotta be ready. Gotta be ready to be a united front with your person, and let these people know. Because I don't feel like they gonna be able to do anything to y'all as long as you do what you're supposed to do. Because look at what spirit is saying, or your person is saying. Our love is real. Okay, so it's saying it's safe for you to love me. Trust in us and in the guidance of the higher realm. Have faith that it's safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels, and we are destined to be together. Our love is true, divine, and unconditional. Okay, so like I said, I feel like if you communicate, and you go in with an attitude of trust, but move slowly, because I ain't telling you to just open yourself up and not not take your time. Do that, but y'all got to believe each other. When somebody's coming from the outside trying to tell you some shit about your person, you got to take it to your person and give them the benefit of the doubt and listen to what they're telling you, okay? Because this is not somebody who is like the twin or like that ex and is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Spirit is telling you this is somebody you can trust, somebody that's going to be loyal, okay? So it says, no one makes me feel the way you do. You are the best I've ever had, okay? Then we have, I hide my true desires for you. I hear Drake in my head. You the effing best. You the effing best. The best I ever had. Best I ever had. That's what I hear. Okay, and then it says the universe is fighting for our souls to be together. See, that's what I'm saying. This is like a light and dark battle. People don't be wanting to believe this, but this is like a light and dark battle, because you and this person are supposed to come together and do things that are going to change the world. They're going to make the world better. And I know that sounds like this is just, I know y'all saying this is just a relationship. How is this, how are we supposed to do this and do that? But you're going through what you're going through, and you going through these five of wands moments here for a reason, Capricorn. It's like testing your mettle. It's like getting you ready, because there will be other battles that you're going to have to fight with this person, but you won't be alone. Now you're going to have somebody that has your back. Okay, so that's what's going on. It's like I said, that's why all this other shit that you've been through, all this crap you've been through, that ain't nothing like nobody else you talk to. That is why you're going through it. Okay, so your person says everything reminds them of you. You don't realize how perfect you are to me. It says, no matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. Like I said, this person thinking all the time about you. Okay. Like I said, you got to remain loyal to each other. This is going to test your relationship, test the strength of your relationship and how well you communicate, how well you work together, and how you both deal with outside forces, because like I told you, people don't like, and I hate to say this, I hate to say this, it's crazy to me because I'm not like that. Because even if my stuff is not together, if somebody comes and tells me something amazing that happens, like when y'all tell me in the comments about how how you come together with your person, how happy you are, how they treating you, all this, girl, I'm in the comments like, yes, baby, yes, go get them, get them, get them, get them. I'm all excited for you. And but then I don't sit back and be like, oh, well, let me go try to mess this up or whatever. You know, let me go do this or let me go do that. I can't understand people who do that. I can't understand that. But I guess that's why I'm a damn reader and I'm on y'all side, and I'm not a karmic ex trying to get my person back, or trying to mess they shit up. I guess that's why. I don't know. I just think it's crazy. But let me get you a lover's oracle before you go. It's just crazy to me. I guess that's the one. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. Okay, front of the card, it says transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. You see what I'm saying? So Spirit is telling you, don't think that because you're coming into union with this person, that's it. That y'all about to ride off into the sunset and that you're not going to have any other tests. You're not going to have no more growth. Like I said, this person that you about to come into this union with is gonna fucking push you to your fucking what they call it, push you to your limits, okay, and probably past your limits, but in a good way, okay, because they're gonna force you to grow probably more than you've ever grown in your life, and vice versa, because it's like y'all inspire each other, and you're gonna see this person doing things, and you're gonna be like, well, shit, I can do that too, or I want to do that too, and it's gonna be the same thing. They're gonna look at you the same way because y'all are supposed to help each other elevate. Okay, so I wish y'all the best of luck. Like I said, I probably this month I'm gonna do, for the month of November, I'm gonna do another reading and see if Spirit will tell us, what to expect, what y'all should expect when it comes to these karmics coming in trying to fuck shit up with the two of y'all, because it's gonna come out eventually as we moving through the transformation. We move from the twin into now a lot of you waiting for or coming into union with your soulmate. It's going to move, and I'm sure the next thing we're going to be talking about is the interference of third parties. Okay, all right. Okay, Capricorn, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please have a happy Halloween. I hope you had a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Capricorn.